Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, Hot Mess to Success, as I document my journey from going from a hot mess to success. And I just want to come to you guys today and talk about 5 reasons why it's beneficial to be sober minded. Okay, especially in this generation that we live in, this day and age, like being drunk is glorified, but it's really not that cool. I actually admire people back during my party days. They used to be like, no, I don't drink. Or no, I'm not gonna take a shot. I used to be like, damn, man, you got some serious willpower. You're actually pretty cool. So being sober minded is actually pretty cool. And in this climate, it gives you plenty of advantage over the competition. And I'm gonna tell you why. Reason number 1, it's biblical. Okay? It's in the Bible. And I know everyone does not believe in the Bible, but it's a principle that makes sense. Okay? In 1 Peter 5:8, it states to be sober-minded and vigilant because Satan, or we'll say evil, is roaring like a lion and could use you. So, when you are drinking, which is a spirit, you don't make the same decisions, okay? And I am a person who believes in spirits. I will give you guys an example. I said the most rudest things to somebody that I love dearly that I would never say if I was sober minded. Okay, I don't even be thinking it in my subconscious, but because I was drinking, Satan used me. Like that spirit was on me to want to hurt somebody that I love dearly, and that focus. Okay, when you're sober minded, you can focus if you put your mind to it. You can't study, you can't barely complete a successful task unless you're a functioning addict, and that's a whole nother story. Well, you don't want to be that either, okay? Because everybody crash, so don't get it twisted. But you're able to actually be aware. Your memory was the first thing to go. Alcohol takes your memory. I've been on so many nice vacations that I just remember bits and pieces of it. Okay, alcohol robbed me of those great experiences, those memories that I could be living on right now while I'm on probation. You know what I'm saying? And then, focus on fitness, focus on your goals. Like, you're not getting distracted. You're not hungover. You don't have to worry about those things. All you got to worry about is what you should normally be concerned about in your right state of mind. Alcohol only just delays you getting to the point that you need. Trust. When you're sober-minded, people trust you. They trust you to make good decisions. They trust you to take care of something because they know you're in your right state of mind, especially if you're someone who used to drink in the past and you're trying to make amends for your future and you want to earn that trust back. You guys know how bad it feels for people to lose trust in you, especially as an adult. But when you're sober-minded, you're more than likely to build that trust back, and you're more than likely to help sustain healthy relationships. Because we all know that a lot of relationships have been damaged from saying things you didn't mean to say or saying things in a horrible manner under influence. Reason number 4, it's attractive. Okay, especially in this day and age. I'm one of those people, I'm always going against the grain. My oldest daughter even said, why are you always going against the grain? But I told her, if everybody doing it, it's most likely wrong because it's easy, But if you're in a world full of showing, hey, party, get drunk, that's what's happening, and you're the one that's not, trust me, people are noticing. Trust me, people are checking you out. You're not hungover, so you're looking refreshed, especially in pictures. And let me tell you a quick story. During my probation time, I went out with a guy, and he wasn't aware of my probation status. So I just simply told him I couldn't drink. And it was actually an NBA player, his draft party. So it was kind of like a little elite type of ordeal. And I was like the only girl who wasn't drinking. Everybody else was like pissy drunk, which I ain't gonna lie. If I wasn't on probation, I probably would have been Zoo. But I wasn't. So I wasn't. And I heard his friend that he introduced me to say to him, oh, she doesn't drink, she's different. He was like, yeah. And he was liking that, And a lot of girls can attest to this, myself included, on so many times we don't act a fool on alcohol, especially if you're out with a boyfriend and you think you saw him flirt because alcohol had you seeing some things, thinking some things is not even there. Next thing you know, you're cussing the man out, and it becomes a cycle. You do it every so often. And I'm talking from experience, okay? Even the finest woman a man is going to get annoyed with, or a significant other is going to get annoyed with a drunken boyfriend that's always falling on his face and the police are getting called on him. That's not cute. That's not cute. I'd rather you be sober and boring than drunk and obnoxious any day of the week. It gives you advantage over the competition. If you work for yourself, you're in the workplace, you're an athlete, 9 times out of 10, about 8 out of 10 of those people that you're around are on some type of substance, okay? Whether it's drinking, whatever, opiates, narcotics, smoking cigarettes, whatever. Somebody, they got a vice. When you don't, and you're able to handle conflict and handle, adversity, sober-minded, people respect you. You qualify to be a boss. You're a leader because you don't fold under pressure. You don't need mind-altering chemicals to function and to make firm decisions and to tackle the competition. You're more aware. So if you're an athlete, sometimes the players, they be partying the night before the game, and everybody, when they get on the court, they're like, oh, he was probably partying the night before. They make that as an excuse for the bad performance. But not you. You were sober. You've been sober. You've been practicing on your skills while everybody was out partying. You was in the gym. So now when it's your time to shine, the proof is in the pudding. Everybody can do a good talk until it's game time. Game time shows who's really been working and who's been playing. And if you like being the best like me, you will definitely hold that in high regards. In a more professional setting, if you're at a mixer. Taylor, I'm trying to do a video. Okay. Please don't make any noises or you're going to have to get out. My youngest daughter. If you're at a mixer and, that's typically supposed to be for networking. While everybody is getting lit off the happy hour special, you can secure some contacts. And typically the most important people there, or the people who are sponsoring the events, are the ones that's not drinking. That is your chance to get to them while everybody else is getting out of body. So being sober-minded, beat the competition. Not least, being sober-minded makes you more interesting. Most people drink when they're social because they don't have the confidence to, or they think they don't have the confidence to be who they are when they're sober-minded. So they need alcohol to help them relax or to come out their shell and talk. Being sober-minded forces you to do that. Trust me, on a regular basis. You know what I'm saying? It forces you to have that confidence to say what you want to say. Otherwise, you're just going to be looking like a sitting duck. No. So it enforces you to engage with others and, read up on other skills because you're sober-minded. And if you're like me, you're always thirsty for knowledge and you want to learn and better yourself. So again, while everyone's waiting for the alcohol to kick in before they can even say anything or make an impression, you've already done. So long story short, there's many benefits to being sober-minded. We know that. I was just wanting to point out some reasons that may not cross your mind, that might get you to think it and consider it because it is very beneficial to you. Again, there's nothing wrong with drinking. Everything is cool in moderation, but you just have to make sure what's best for you. That's where the wisdom comes in. Do what's best for you. So if being sober-minded is what's best for you, baby, then I encourage you wholeheartedly to do that because you're making a great decision. Stay tuned.